Okay, so what is higher ed? In the most basic sense, higher ed is college. It's being at St. Ed's or whatever school you happen to go to. It's being in the classroom, doing all the typical school stuff. But what higher ed should be is a place where students can experience different things outside and inside of the classroom to help prep them for their life post-college. So making leaders, making people that are going to impact society in a positive way is what higher ed should be. What my job entails is, I guess, being a supervisor, a mentor, an advisor, a support system, a friend to the students, not only that I directly advise, but students that are a part of our programs or different things like that. So trying to make sure that the leadership programs happen like they should, but also being able to be kind of a mentor or friend to students, either with what they have going on personally or what they have going on in school. I'm just kind of being a person that can be there for them. So my job entails wearing a lot of different hats, which is fun. Which kind of goes into why I chose it. Every day is different, and so it's really fun to be able to see students grow throughout their college. So, you know, seeing someone as a freshman and then seeing them graduate as a senior and seeing the differences and the growth and the experiences that they had are really powerful for me, just because knowing that I was a part of that in a minor way or a larger way, but just knowing that I was able to help them get to that place. I chose it also because leadership and service and all that sort of stuff are things that are really important to me, and so I'm trying to impart that in students and through the programs that we do here. The pros and cons of being in higher ed. I would say the pros are kind of one of the reasons that I got into it. I was really active when I was in college, and so just remembering that experience is kind of something that I want also to impart on students, knowing that it's not just a classroom experience that you should be getting at college. You should be doing a bunch of different things and joining a bunch of different orgs, and so being able to help students explore who they are and what they want to be involved in, and watching them through that process is a pro of this particular job. Also, just the environment that you're in. Being in a college environment, things are constantly changing. New things are happening, a lot of fun events, a lot of different things going on, so it's just a really diverse environment to be a part of, which is a lot of fun. Some of the cons, I would say, are the hours that you work. So, you know, I would say last year I probably worked 70-hour weeks, and then you don't necessarily see the financial gain of that all the time. But that's not what you go in it for. So if you're in it for the money, you shouldn't really probably be in education. You go in it for the students, which is why you stay. So I would really say that's probably one of the only cons, is the amount of time that you have to be here. But because it's so fun to be here and because you develop such good relationships with your students, it doesn't feel like you're here all the time, even when you are. Some advice I would say for people that want to get into this field, make sure that this is something that you love, because if you're not sure about it, or this is just something, like, people don't just do higher ed, this is your life. So if it's something that you're not quite sure about, I would try to maybe have an internship beforehand to really see if it's something that you want to invest your time in, because it becomes your life, it isn't just a job. And so my advice would be, again, to do an internship, to try to get as involved as you can when you're in college, so that you can see, you know, the different facets of higher ed, whether it's student government or campus ministry or whatever, advising or anything like that. There's so many different things that you can do, so trying to experience as much of that as an undergrad will give you a leg up when you get into grad school, because then you'll have experienced a bunch of different things. So my advice would be just to take as much advantage as you can of your time in college, and then once you get into grad school, know that you have all those experiences to go from.